3 ways to improve your balance that most people don't know about. Hi, my name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years and I specialize in helping people with balance problems learn to walk again. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 exercises that most people don't know about that can make a big improvement in your balance and your stability. Okay, now we're going to do an exercise called tapping. I just have a towel to be my target. You can use whatever you want. I'm putting that right in front of my chair. And what I want to try to do is tap my right foot on that and then tap my left foot. Now the goal is to do this without holding the chair or anything else. And when you're doing it, I'm not putting any pressure on the towel. Don't step on the towel. If you feel like you're stepping on it, that actually is a way to make it easier, but I kind of want you to keep all your weight on the leg you're standing on and just tap the forward leg. It's a really effective balance challenge. It makes your balance much better doing something like this because it improves your sense of balance, it improves your coordination. But also, the good thing about this exercise is you're touching a target. So if you have any kind of loss of awareness of where your feet are in space, which is really common for a lot of seniors, especially if you had a stroke or any kind of disease like Parkinson's disease, this can actually improve that sense and make your walking and your balance better. So any kind of target exercise is always really helpful. And I'm shifting my weight. So it's a way to practice a weight shift. So if you find that you're having to grab on the whole time, it may be because you're not shifting your weight over the leg that you're standing on. Your body weight should go over the leg you're standing on as you bring the other leg forward. And if it's not doing that, or not doing that enough, it's a struggle. But if you can lean a little more over the leg you're standing on, it'll be easier. If you want to stop and take a break at any point, that's fine. And if you need to hold on, that's also fine. I just recommend that you just do it with one hand and try to maybe just one finger. We're just about done with these. Just a few more. And I think we're just about done. Okay, we're going to do turn training. So turn training is a way of practicing making a turn. There's 2 ways to do it. We'll start with quarter turns. We're going to turn to our right, facing the chair. And then we're going to lift our right foot up and turn in this direction, facing to the right. So go back to the center and back this way. Now you might wonder, why would we ever practice something like this? Most falls in the seniors occur when someone crosses their legs. When you try to turn and you cross over, that actually is the #1 way that people fall when they're walking. And that's been shown in lots of studies where they use cameras to watch people actually have falls in public places and nursing homes, and that's the main reason people fall. So I always have my patients never practice crossing over, but always practice turning like this. Now as you get better at this, if you're really, this is too easy at home, try this. I want you to make a full 180-degree turn with one big step. And I do this with all of my patients. Most of them tell me they can't do it. They say, oh, I had a hip replacement or a knee replacement. Most people actually with those surgeries, this is safe to do. And as long as it doesn't cause pain or them falling, I have them do it. But it's also okay just to do the quarter turns. But what you want to do is for this 2 minutes is practice this technique of turning with your feet wide apart, never crossing, and with less steps. The more steps you take, the more likely it is that you'll fall. So I want everyone to try to practice this, even if it's a quarter turn, with less steps. So I'm not taking 5 steps to get there, I'm just taking 1 step. We're just about done with these. We have probably 1 more revolution here. And I think that's it. Okay, we're going to do heel to toe walking backwards. So we're going to face in one direction, and then I'm going to put my toe to my heel, step backwards, do my other foot backwards, 1 more step, and then I'm going to turn towards the chair for safety, and then the same thing in reverse. 1, 2, 3. I have a bar here that's stopping me, but at home I hope you have a little more space. 2, 3, and then turn around. So the goal is to do this without holding on at all. And you want your feet to be kind of straight. You might notice, some people have written to me that my foot turns. It's a birth defect. I've always had it. But if I could make it straight, I would. Because it's better for your balance to do this with your foot straight. I just can't get my foot over. And if you're like me, you can only do so much. But just try your best to get it to be straight. That's what I'm doing. And you are lifting your feet up off the ground. You're not shuffling your feet. You're really trying to lift up and put one foot behind the other. There's so much benefit to doing that. If you're tired, please sit down and just take a rest, or stand and just catch your breath. And try to do it with holding on less and less. Try to really do it without touching the chair, because it's such a good balance challenge. But there's a chair right there. Just in case you lose your balance, there's something to grab onto to prevent you from falling. You'll notice I'm really picking my feet up and really trying to put my feet behind me as I'm doing this exercise. Okay, we just have, I think, a couple more here to do. I'm going to turn around. And I think that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this.